Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in. My name is Velile. I am a lifestyle blogger from South Africa. If you are new on this channel, you are very much welcome and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on this video. On this channel, I talk about everything lifestyle from home decor, home living and also traveling. And I love to travel around South Africa to explore rural developments in South Africa. I go from one province to one province to showcase beautiful homes that people have built in their villages and also showcase the potential investments that people can do in the rural areas and also motivate those who want to move into the rural areas and go and build their own homes or buy land in the rural areas. I'm trying to motivate people to see the beauty that is in the rural areas of South Africa and what have been done to develop the rural areas in South Africa. So come with me. Today I'm going to be heading towards KwaZulu-Natal and I'm going to be motivating you guys more because I'm going to be showing you some of the properties that I myself have invested on, and I like to motivate you so that you can see what you can do to start up and moving forward and what you can achieve in future. I've started investing in the rural areas very young, and now I'm starting to see what I have been putting in the rural areas. And also, I am also grateful that I am a village girl, and my father and my mother left property for me in the rural areas that I had to think twice of what can I do instead of staying and living in the city. I've decided to come to the rural areas and make sure that I take it from where my parents have left. And there are so many opportunities of things that I can do, from farming to starting a business in the rural areas or as growing what I've already have. So come with me. And I've never anticipated the winter storms that are just like happening right now in KwaZulu Natal. This weekend is just really going to be a very cold one. But let's just drive safely and see if we can arrive safe and sound in the village. So you guys come with me and enjoy this beautiful scenario that you see. I mean, the view is very, very beautiful always when you're driving in the towards the villages in South Africa. Rural areas are very, very beautiful in South Africa. Loving driving here all the time because it makes you think and you see nature as it is, and it gives you a lot of perspective about life. As you can see here, there are plants that are already green. They last throughout all seasons, and there are those that don't last throughout all seasons. It's just the same thing that happens in life. So if you are sitting somewhere and you're feeling miserable and you're just wondering, I'm hoping this is going to be able to motivate you to get up and see the beauty in nature. I always find something in nature. I always go to the rural areas to meditate and think, and also try and revamp myself, because the city can be very stressful sometimes. So coming here for so many reasons. Also to check on the properties and make sure things are all right, and also just to distress. So welcome guys to my village. Welcome to my home. This is my property, one of my properties. I live here a lot and I come here a lot. Every end of the month or somewhere in between, in the middle of the month, my husband and I come to this home in the village. We invested in this home long time ago. We had to build it steady but surely with our own and money from the city. So we put money every month to try and build the house. We started with the rondavels. That's where we were living while people were building. And we just made sure that we invested steady but surely. It was not an instant investment. So if you are starting out, you must know that you don't have to put a lot of money, because sometimes to go and get loans from the bank just to come and build in the rural areas, you just don't need that. You need to just invest steady but surely and make sure that you start as young as possible. This is my property. This is one of the properties that we have right now, and we have invested a lot on this property. We have hired people to come and help us to build the walls that you are seeing, the boundary walls that you are seeing. We have made sure that we've created jobs for people. We have people who are helping us in the home to keep everything good, and to the livestock. the home, looking after the home. So it's always nice to come over here and wake up in the morning to a nice fresh coffee and beautiful, nicely baked scones, and just go and sit in the veranda and look at the nature and enjoy it, because the city can be very stressful sometimes. But today, as I'm waking up in the morning, I'm thinking of just going and checking another property, which is the property that my parents have left for me. It is not too far from here. It is in the same village, so I'm going to be heading there today and make sure that I check things out and see. I've been building in that home, and steady but surely I'll be able to finish it. Now that the car is being washed, thanks for my brother here who's washing my car, and I'm going to be driving towards my parents' house so that I can be able to show you guys another property that I have invested on. My parents left this house. It was not fully developed. It was not even, the building was not extended as I have extended it. I have tried steady but surely to invest in it, and I'm not rushing anywhere, but I know that I'm going to eventually finish what I'm doing. So I'll be showing you what I'm doing around also in my parents' house. So let's go and head towards my parents' house, then I'll show you what is happening around there. So, guys, every time I come to the village, I have this thing of just trying and looking at the cows. I don't know if you are a village person and you have livestock. Do you count them sometimes to see if they're still the same number that you left before? Because sometimes you just wonder. Livestock gets lost in somewhere in the villages. So I always stand by and just count it. Heading towards my mother's home and my parents' home, always have to cross rivers. That's the reason why I drive a Jeep, guys. That's the reason why I drive a big car. As small as I am, I prefer these big cars because this is lifesaver. If you are coming from the village and you have to drive around, you need a car like this because you can cross rivers as I'm crossing rivers. To get to my house, I cross so many rivers, and I always look at the rivers. They're always having water. It feels great to see that there's water around in the rivers, because some other people are still struggling with water. So they utilize this water sometimes coming from the rain for using at home. And some other people, they use it for washing or to clean their homes. Or sometimes people use it for building. They come and get water from here to build their own homes. So we need this water, and we are thankful for the rain. It is winter right now, and it's very cold. So people are struggling with water, and we need water for the livestock in the villages. I'm getting into my mother's and my father's house right now. The house that they left me, my father and my mother are late. They are no longer on this earth, but they left this property, and I have been working on this property steadily but surely. And I've been trying to figure out, and if you guys have suggestions of what I should be doing. As you can see, the plot is very big. It's very huge, and I've been really cracking my head to trying to figure out what can I do on this plot. I really want to invest on it. I really want to do something, but I just don't want to do something that also is going to be too heavy on me financially, because sometimes, we pour money too much on something, and then if it's business, sometimes it fails. So I'm very skeptical of what I'm going to start and do here. So I've been researching a lot. Hopefully, I'll be able to just think, and you guys can help me to just figure out what can I do. As you can see, my mother and my father are just sleeping there nicely and peacefully in the property, and it is a very huge property, as you can see. I've been coming here several times and just sit on the veranda and think of what can I do, and look at the cows just passing by. Down there, it's the house, my cousin's house. So they have cows around here. I don't think I want to have livestock in two properties. So I'm just thinking of something that is different. I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the landscape. I'm looking at the beauty of nature. I've been looking at this view for several years since I was young. So it is really fulfilling. When I come here, I feel like I'm distressing. I feel like I'm rejuvenating myself. It feels so good. And I also decided to just go and check my brother, who's got a traditional ceremony today, and he's going to be slaughtering a cow. I'm not going to be showing you guys a cow being slaughtered, But this is how everything is done in the village. We come over here, and then sometimes we celebrate and we thank the ancestors. We do things, and today he's also doing an unveiling of his son who passed away last year in 2020. So he's doing an unveiling today. So we're going to be slaughtering, and I decided to come and check my brother and also come and be part of the ceremony. So the cow that you are seeing here actually is just really, probably it can see that it's going to be meat and dinner and lunch for so many people in the village today. So it is refusing. They are trying to tie it down so that they can slaughter, and this is what we do. And we always slaughter during winter time in the village because it's better. Meat can stay longer, and we avoid flies because there's so much flies that come with livestock around in the village. So enjoy with me because I'm going to be enjoying this weekend here with my brother. And this is one of his sons. He's very skilled at doing this. So he's trying to catch the cow. The reason why they bring so many cows, I have never actually understood this because I've been watching this whole thing since I was young. But I've never gotten to ask, why do you have to bring so many other cows into the fold while you're going to be taking one, and it's going to be one that we're going to be using for slaughtering or for the ceremony that we are going to be doing. And the cow is really refusing, so it's a struggle. So, but anyway, eventually they've succeeded. So we are going to be enjoying the ceremony today, and this is the cow that we are going to be eating, and it's meat for us. I'm sorry to those who are vegetarians and those who are thinking anything else, but yes, one way or the other, we have livestock, but we also have to eat on this livestock. Also, when we have celebrations, we have to make sure that we give people food, and food needs to come from what we have invested on. So this is our investment in my household. My brother is invested on this. This is his house. It's not far from my mother's house. So this is just how life is. Also today, we are going to be checking on our crops because people have been harvesting, and we have beans and also maize that we have planted. As you can see, those are fields that we have been using for plowing. The fields are allocated to us villagers, and we get them for free. And you can plant as whatever you want to plant over there. And sometimes people plant one and the same thing. So if you are coming up with something different, usually people use this for their own household, and then also they go and sell in the market. So there's so much potential for business in the rural areas. If you are coming to the rural areas, you get allocated a plowing field if you are coming to the right village where these things are still done, because some other villages are not doing that. Anyway, guys, this is the investment I've been talking about, and thank you guys for tuning in, as I'm going to be driving to other villages in the rural areas in KwaZulu-Natal throughout the whole of this week, so that I can come back to you guys and showcase beautiful homes and beautiful villages that have developed in South Africa. So stay tuned for the next video, and thank you for loving me and supporting me, and until again, see you later.